Heat Seekers, we're back with the Week 11 tight end tiers. We're going to help you get some wins this week, so sit back, buckle up. Let's get to it. It looks like Kelce is finally back to what we expected from him. How are you feeling about these four guys?
Yeah, like you said, it's what people had expected. I think insofar as at least people don't expect these guys, maybe because of a matchup, but by and large not to be out of this tier. If a surprise that'll lead us into the next group, those, there are some people that we've had in this TE1 overall this year that have dropped off. We'll get into those next, I think.
With TE1, obviously we see Logan Thomas here. My question would be is if Logan Thomas is not healthy, do you feel just as good about Ricky Seals-Jones, or do you just look elsewhere?
I'd want to know what's up with his injury. He exited the game, I believe, this past Sunday with a hip injury, and I don't honestly know if he had returned or not, but he was helped off into the blue tent and was checked over. So paying attention to that. Both of these guys are sort of banged up, one of them coming back, one of them newly injured. I do like Thomas more than Ricky Seals-Jones. Ricky Seals-Jones is probably more in that tight end 2 type of tier, but Logan Thomas, if he's ready to come back and fit into that offense, I definitely think he falls right into that TE1 for the week conversation.
I agree. There's a lot going on there in the TE2 conversation. The struggle I've seen, at least thus far this year, is it's almost like it's TE1 or bust. The rest of these guys, it's so night and day. Is there anyone going into this week's slate of games that you feel even remotely comfortable with?
He's risky, but Adam Trautman has been showing up a lot better recently as far as getting targets with Trevor Siemian at quarterback, and they're going against Philly, who it's going to depend on your scoring form and all that. But I think for the most part, they're like either the top or a top 3 in points allowed to tight ends this year because they've really done a good job of not allowing points to those receivers on the outside. So Trautman, I think, is a good position play here. If you trust Evan Engram, and I don't personally, they're going to be throwing against Tampa Bay. So that's a nice spot to be in too. Howard and Brate, I don't really trust unless we know that Gronk is out, but even then, it's not like they're clear must plays. Ricky Seals-Jones, if Thomas is out and they say he's healthy, he's ready to go, yeah, you can certainly play him in there and feel comfortable. He's going to be getting targets and getting you some points. And it's the same thing with Geoff Swaim. I mean, we've talked about him for a few weeks here, but he continues to be the main targeted tight end. He's getting attention from Tannehill, and they're having to throw the ball more, at least more options and all of that, because defenses are focusing on A.J. Brown with Julio not out. It's
Swaim was the one I was leaning to. Yeah.
So
yeah, I feel most comfortable out Swaim, at least at this point.
Conklin, too. It's not every game, but he is getting attention from Kirk Cousins. He is that third option in the passing game at this point. So if they are going to be in a situation putting up a lot of points against Green Bay, potentially, if they're the ones scoring or trying to keep up with the Green Bay's offense, if they get in gear, you have a chance there, too.
Absolutely. All right, folks, that's it. And we'll see you later.